Hey, that's my surf spot, Lindsay. That's, that's nice to see that you're here. Welcome to town. I'd know that concrete wall anywhere. Actually, we were just playing there with Amelie yesterday.
Yeah. Hey, surfer boy.
Hey, good to see
Yeah,
you.
I was there were some 8 foot waves out on Lake Montezuma today.
That sounds good.
Well, I had a hard time, but I made it. What are you guys laughing about?
It's very
No,
impressive.
yeah,
Very brave,
It's better than cow puddles in Albuquerque.
I should say.
cow puddles.
Yeah, we have so many of those.
It's a good point.
Right, so
Yeah.
right, so gang. So gang, where's your homework?
Oh
Yeah, come
yes, I
on.
will show
Good
it
to
now. Yes.
So
By the
gang,
way,
is it true you re-enlisted in Singapore military?
Yes,
Nick,
I
do you
sent
have
my
something
son
by the
there.
way? Nick, you
Sorry,
got
say
it
again?
by the way?
oh, I was just going to announce that today we have Sugang, and then after Sugang, he himself, Mr. Sugang, Private First Class Sugang Shi, is going to lead a Q&A discussion.
Oh,
So you can so if you have questions specifically on this text, which I do, you can stick around and Sugang will help you with any questions, your hardest questions, ideally. Get them out of the way because he's
what
very
if there's
smart.
nothing we don't have a question about?
Then we know that you're a good student.
But when you don't have question, you're a good student. Is that
No,
what you're saying?
when there's nothing you don't have any questions about. When you only have questions, you're a good student.
Oh dear. Okay. Sure. Yeah.
Okay, Nick, we got to figure out who knows the answers and just stand behind them.
Okay. Yeah. So I have questions. I'm a good student, am I? Okay. So yeah, the first question is why were we talking about a heap of other factors at this point in the book? And what is specifically mentioned as not applicable in the discussion? Does
So I
anyone
turn.
remember?
Uh,
Were
things
we
that
just
No.
things
who
that are
talk?
oh, she got it. Oh,
No,
things that are
please.
neither body nor mind.
Oh
And we're
yes, but
talking about
why?
it because that what carries into the next life is neither body nor mind.
Yeah, very close. And yeah, basically
Potential.
we are talking about a connection, right? The
Okay.
connection that carries the whatever.
Hey, so gang, she's sitting on the beach right now.
I can see that. I'm
It helps
jealous.
your mental process.
Definitely, definitely. Yeah, I love nature too. Oh, I'm too soft. Okay. Let me do some setting. Am I okay? Original sound.
He's doing surgery on his computer.
Yeah, no. Oh, okay. Ah, this is better, I think. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
Thank you.
Is that better? Okay.
sounds
Sorry
good.
for, okay. Sure. Yeah, I was playing with some music and I turned it into music settings. So, okay. So, yes, there's the connection. And what is specifically mentioned as not applicable in the discussion? I'm not sure if you still remember.
Is that Topa?
Oh, nobody remembers.
No, not the term, but what is this concept, this idea that is specifically mentioned?
Oh,
I would guess the mind kunshi.
I was thinking that I was going to say.
No, he has not talked about Kunsi yet. He specifically mentioned
Oh,
that the
that's why he didn't
contact.
have
He mentioned that contact is not applicable.
Oh,
What's
Stanley
that?
says, is it about making karma?
No, he
con-
said that this is interesting. He said that contact, the link of contact is not applicable. So he was saying that contact is not applicable. That means I think he's implying that there is no contact at all. I mean, there's no contact required for this connection or transfer to happen. So yeah.
Okay.
I pick it up and it's interesting. All right. So, oh yeah,
Can you
here
say
what?
that?
Yeah.
Can you say that in the Kunchi system, there's no contact anyway?
This is what I picked up. This is what is
Maybe.
I pick up in the discussion from last
Okay.
last time. Yeah. Kind of interesting. Yeah, I'm also wondering. Yeah. All right. The next one.
So
What were
again,
the
what if you have
yes.
one person in the class who wants to make contact with the refreshments?
Oh, yes, definitely. Please feel free. I know
Just
I know
kidding.
I know Anjali and some of the people were discussing about getting fruits and hummus and whatever. So, all right, what were the few examples provided by Master Vasubandhu to prove that the connection does exist? There are three. So, yeah, anybody remember anything about this discussion?
Potentials?
No, examples. Example in our real
Oh.
life.
Is it subject and object? I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, basically, there are three things, right? He was talking about the mind that comes back after we were engaged in the mindless deep meditation or state of no discrimination. And then he was also talking about the something mysterious. Oh yeah, mysterious potential in your mind that makes you recall words of scripture that you have recited many times, or an object that you always look at all the time. So this was some examples that he provided. The last one, what was the main connector proposed by Master Vasubandhu? This should be an easy one.
Oh, good.
Foundation consciousness.
Yes,
Oh,
yes. Yeah, it's the
Kushi.
foundation consciousness. And then he was talking about smearing of that by the fresh comers. That changes the flow to start a new life. And and this is the trigger for the consciousness. All right, now let's go through the vocabulary. Kuntu Jorwa.
Completely connected, completely joined.
Yeah. And I don't know. I mean, in this context, Geshe-la was saying about
why
getting
is
ready.
why is Xuanzang come up on Disney Channel?
Come on, what?
Yeah,
You guys watching Disney over there?
We know what you watch with that girl in the house. Okay, so again, we're back on. We're back on.
Okay. I'm watching Disney too, specifically this
Short.
Shogun. All right.
This is better than
Okay. So okay, Kyang Ring wa Tang Tanye wa Ni.
Neither far or close.
Far and
Yeah.
close, right?
Yeah, farness and closeness, and nearness, farness and nearness. Yeah.
okay.
All right, and then Juktu Dangwa.
Is this like gaining faith or something?
No, coming up at the end. Like
Yes, coming back up. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
So we are in the discussion of the deep meditation, and then when you come back up, yeah, that was the context. All right, Geshe-la, this is the attempted translation.
Okay. Kaya digga the notion of the however, when we say something like the sixth conscious knowledge, so again, it says the ne pe indicates the ne.
Yeah, this was a bit confusing. So I think like what?
Just
location
read PASER.
PSER.
Mhm.
Oh,
Read PASER in English.
oh, PS. Oh, okay. Location of the locator or the locate.
Yeah, the person staying is
the
indicated by the person staying is indicated by the place where they stay. The person
Okay.
staying is indicated by the place where they stay. What would be an example of that?
Human?
The
What would be an example?
like
Yeah,
we,
the I. Yeah. Yeah, like eye consciousness is indicated by the place where it's located, which is your eyeball. You see what I mean? There's
Okay.
nothing I about the consciousness. It's not round or fries at night or stuff like that. Right?
Oh.
Yes, we indicate the consciousness by its location. We indicate the occupant by its house. Okay? Eye consciousness lives in the eye, but we name it through the place where it lives. Okay. And just so we indicate the gyu from its debu.
the result from the cause.
Yeah.
the
So
cause from the
we
result,
could
right?
say, I don't know, lemon tree from a lemon seed, something like that. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Something like that. Causes get named from their results, places get named from the state, occupants get named by their location. Yeah. Okay. And we're talking about number shipa,
the consciousness.
consciousness. Okay. By the way, this text is a old text by Vasubandhu. He was the great master of Abhidharma, which he didn't believe, and he wrote it as a confession for something he did against his teacher. And then most people don't know, but he wrote a beautiful commentary to the Wheel of Life. And in that commentary, it's an interesting commentary, because he comes out as a mind-only guy for the first time. He comes out of the closet. And then secondly, that text has never been attempted by anybody in history that I'm aware of. No one's ever written a commentary. No one's ever tried to translate it. And there's no Sanskrit. And it's badly translated into Tibetan. So we just did it as something fun. Okay. But it's became a headache. And he lost all his hair on the side of his head. And I lost all my hair on the top of the head. Okay, number should begin. Number should begin. Gyun Papa. What's the gyun of the number ship? Yeah, stream of consciousness. Good. Yeah. Okay. The consciousness is indicated in this way. Like we'll say visual consciousness is indicated by the place where it's located. Okay. Eye consciousness of the eye. Yeah, you could have called it that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let's keep going. By the way, I translated this for fun in a coffee shop in Shanghai one weekend, and I made notes to myself. So what you see first is notes, and because it was so crazy. Okay. Then Sugeng's translation is under that. Okay. All right. Let's go to the next one, Sugeng.
All right. So, sorry, I forgot to read. Should I read?
Yeah. You want to read?
Yes.
Kayang?
Yeah. Kanyang tige tu nampa shepa dukko se songpani nepene tenpa tang drebu gyute te kang denpe nampa shepe gyun bap appa tenpe
This is Mbappa.
mbappa.
Yeah, it could have been up if it had a DB,
I see.
which is one of the sentences of it. Okay, next pick.
Okay.
Sorry. Wow, it gets worse.
Oh,
Okay.
bless you. Nepe ne tenpa yang tute. Yang tute. Yang yute.
Yet. Nice.
Yut.
Okay.
Yute. Perna
Yeah.
charke ndo le sun pachom dende ki kuni nying patang nyerma chentang wang ponam ni shen tu gyur pa nyinte di tatte miki wang pone lu ki wang poi par tu tan kyang te wang ponam ni Shentukyur Panyinte Sikpang Ngawe Chiro.
Yeah, good. So now he quotes this. He says, I'll give you an example of how the one who stays is indicated by the place where they stay. Okay. I'll give an example. Perna, Charka do. Charka is a disciple of the Buddha who was naughty or something. He says, Chamdende Kikuni. What's Chamdende?
The conqueror.
Yeah. There's a famous incident where Pelma was in the back seat, and it was quiet for like 2 hours. And then she says, Chamdende. And we're like, she thought, what's that mean? Chamdende Kikudi, the body of the conqueror, can be seen to Ningba, like Ningmapa.
Gets
old. We can observe the body of the Buddha ages, and it gets nirma.
Wrinkles.
Get wrinkles.
It gets wrinkles. Wambos Shendigirwa, right? Connie John.
They start failing.
Your sense powers change. Your
elsewhere.
vision and your ears get worse. They're talking about who? They're
The
talking about
conqueror.
observing Buddha. They're observing the Buddha age. Okay.
Oh.
Shentukirpanyi. And Ditate, Miki Wambone, they're talking about even the Buddha in terms of Miki Wambo.
His
Yeah,
eyesight.
eye consciousness from the location. The resident is indicated by the location. Okay. And Luki Wamba up to his body, his physical body, where the feelings stay or something like that. Luki Wamba Pardu, Denkyang. Even then, the Wangbos of even a Buddha, Shendu Gyurpa,
Fade away.
they change.
So,
They change. They get worse. They degenerate. Shendu Gyur. They change into something other. The clarity is lost and they get worse. Shendu Gyurpa. Sikpa nga. You can see it. You can observe it.
see. Ah.
Yeah, but the Sikpa is high honorific, like Chenri Sik.
Observe?
To see, you
To
can
see.
observe it. Okay. Why does that prove his point? What was his point? We named the sense powers from their location, even with Lord Buddha. Even if you're going to use high honorific like Chen instead of Meek or something. Okay. Still true. Okay. All right. Next one.
Ona,
Yeah, that's a
Ona
good one. You
Chishi.
got that one. Yeah,
What's the
what's going
point?
on? Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the point?
Yeah.
All right.
Wang po nam ki tan thang te ne yin no.
Yeah. This is interesting, Sugang, and you're the master of Tendril. What is Tendril?
The dependence.
Yeah. 10 RTEN means to depend.
To the
And 10, same pronunciation, GTAN, means to be firm. Like Nathan Gonsusul in the Vinaya. I call upon my El Stavira. We had it recently. The older ones. Ten means firm or firm. Okay. So GTAN means firm.
Geshe.
RTEN, yeah.
Isn't this a different spelling? Doesn't this 10 mean more like permanent or something?
I'm trying to get there.
Oh, okay.
And it was, yeah. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. What makes this text interesting to translate is that the translator has mistaken two homonyms. It's 10, which means firm, and it's also 10, which means depend. And he was supposed to use the 10, which means depend, but he used the word of the exact same pronunciation, which means firm, which means we have to be suspicious of every single word from here on.
Oh,
We have to, as a translator, as a mixed nut, ex tier, we have to consider the possibility that any word in this text is wrong, and we have to think of homonyms, words of the same sound. Okay, interesting challenge. I think it's kind of fun. That's why we put Sugang in charge of this text. All right, so
real quick, because the translator was mixed up when they translated it, or
yeah, probably the translator couldn't spell.
right.
And that's real. I had some of those today in the Majjhima Avatara. I was working with some of those today. It's kind of scary. Okay. Normally that's not the case. To be honest, it's very rarely the case. But in this case, it's a alternate spelling 1,700 years ago, or 1,000 years ago, something like that. Okay. Either way, the meaning here is clear. Okay. It has to be depend. All right. Okay. Next one. Again, you done?
that's all.
All
Geshe.
right. Good job.
Thank you.
How's the moms doing?
Yes. Well, Cynthia's mom is getting better, sort of. She
Wow.
could lift up her head and things. Yeah. So
Wow. Now she can tell you no.
yes, she is very talkative. She can say that I hate you, but I like Sugang.
Yeah. You can go back to your old relationship now.
Yeah, we are going to see her this Saturday. Yeah. Oh, this Sunday.
In
Medan.
She's okay.
She's in Medan.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, give her my regards. I remember her.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna go back to something else. I started back. Oh, I gotta. Let's see here.
The windows that were open, I lowered them.
That's all my passwords. You can't see that. Let's see. Let's go here. I was using a nice translation, Chinese text on with Chandrakirti's Sanskrit in it from the Patah thing. Yeah. Anyway, Sugang, you here, and here. Okay, here we go. All right. We did this part. Yeah. Okay. By the way, I went to try to find that text by Charka, and I couldn't. I'm not quite sure yet. His Vasubandhu is writing long before the loss of the sutras. So many sutras were available to him that are no longer exist. So it's kind of hard to find anything. Okay. In fact, some scholars who have nothing to do are doing what?
Reconstructing.
Yeah, they're building the sutra back from all the quotations in the later commentaries, which is kind of a cool thing to do. Okay. I think we're here, right? So gang, who's gonna read?
Have you shared your screen?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, I gotta share.
Okay.
Hang on. This one? Oh, you gotta send it to me again. Okay, can you see that again?
Yes.
can.
Yeah, Mawa. Yeah. No, hold on.
Let me do something here. This is something.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Okay, go. Sugang, who's gonna read?
I saw I think I saw Oscar just now. Did I not?
Maybe.
Okay. I don't hear. No?
Yes.
Okay, please.
Mawe pu dole kyang. De chiwe duki tsewampo. Nam nam par selwa yino. Shesung kyang. Wampo nam selwa ni. Tonwar yang mi nuki. Te ne tang. Wampu tenla nuso.
Thank you.
Okay, good. Again, this is sutta that doesn't exist anymore. Mawapo means what again? Like Chida Mawa means what?
Detailist,
Yeah, Bhashika, speaker.
Vasika.
So this is a sutra called the Sutra of the Speaker. We don't know who it is.
Mm,
Okay. And in the sutra it says, when you chiwa,
When you die,
when you die, oh, when he died, day means that guy. When he
Oh.
died, his wangbos,
his
his
sense
senses were very subtle, like Uso.
very clear.
They were so. Yeah, I mean, the guy that when that guy passed, he could hear everything and he could see everything without glasses, and he was, it was wonderful.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
so she sung gang, but
But
you can't toa if someone's wombos are soa. You can't
cannot
tell if someone's seeing. When I got my cataract surgery, I said, can I do one eye and then go away for a while and come back? And she said, you can, but you're going to get headaches and it's not a good idea. And I said, well, I got to go to China or something. So she cut open one, she put a new eye in. Then I went away for a month and nobody does that. And so one was the old eye and one was a new eye. And the old one was all the white were yellow. And all the whites in the other eye, everything was brilliant white, brilliant blue, brilliant yellow. You see what I mean? So who are you to say whether the person's eyes they feel clear. I didn't feel like I couldn't see white. But because you live with it your whole life, you're not aware that you're not seeing the white you used to see. Okay. And by the way, I highly recommend it if you ever want to do it. There's 8 different eyes you can choose from. No, I mean, you can have bifocals also, or, kind of fun. Except when they tape your head down. Okay. Wamba Nafsawa, oh, when this guy died, he could see so well. They say that, but Wang Sawa, Misawa, Mitong, Minu. Nobody can look at you and say whether your eyes are working, whether you're seeing yellow or white. They don't know. Who knows? Maybe all your maybe all your whites are yellow. We don't know. Could be. It happens in Arizona, especially if you don't wear sunglasses. They need a wangbo tenla nuso. But you can say the ne and the ten of their wangbo.
The location.
You can pinpoint where their sight is taking place. Because if you cover it with your hand, they say, I can't see anything. Okay. You can call it the eye consciousness. You can say it's located. You can call it located. You cannot say whether it's clear or not, but you can say that it's the consciousness of the eye. You can say that much. Okay. The sutra says. Okay, interesting.
Geshe, what is the new here? NUS. The NUS, the new.
You're able to. We can say.
Able. I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
but we are not able. But we are not able to say whether or not it's clear. That's a subjective thing. We can't tell what they're seeing.
Sure.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Why are they talking about that? He's still defending why they use the location of vision for that consciousness. It's not awareness of the eye. It's awareness of colors. But we call it the awareness of your eye because that's where it's located. He's trying to say we just locate it there. But it's just a convention. There's no real reason for it. Okay. All right. Who's next?
I see Tu Hien.
Who?
Tu Hiền, please. Tu Hiền.
Okay.
Yes, thank
Dun,
you,
dun.
teacher.
Hi.
Dịch tên na yang đi mic ni nham kha wa yin te.
Gao.
Nice.
Uh-huh.
Donkey mic ni ao ao pa la
Utpala. Utpala.
upala
Yeah.
ngun hoi đáp ma ta buyo she cha wa thong patang Mickey day thay ne tento.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good. Okay. Nice. Oftentimes you see a sentence in these ancient texts start with Jigten Nayang. Even in the everyday world. Now they want to refer to the everyday world, the parlance of the everyday world, even in the everyday world. They say things like, oh, her eyes are very beautiful. Nyamgawa. Her eyes are very attractive. Okay. Nyamgawa here means attractive. Dongi Mikni, the eyes in her face are like Utpala Ngumbo. Dabma means petals.
The petals of a
her eyes
blue cauliflower.
shaped like petals of a blue lotus, right? Tabuo Shijawa. Toda Miki Dene Dento. We refer to her eye. We refer to the location by the seeing. We don't say the eyes at the tip of her nose are beautiful. Okay. We don't say her nose looks like a lotus bud. We indicate her eyes by the things behind the eyelids or something. Okay. We use location. We specify location by parts of the face, skin of the face, not by the power of sight. You know what I mean? Otherwise, you'd say her eyes are beautiful like a lotus bud. Okay, something like that. All right. You use the location to speak about the sense power. Okay. All right.
Oh.
Okay. Who's next?
Laya Zhi, please. Are you there?
Thank you.
Oh.
Rang Bu Yang.
Trebu.
Debut.
Trebu.
Sorry, I'm lost.
Trebu.
True. Yeah. Is the first line?
Kyang. Can you see Trebu? Kyang.
Can you see it okay?
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
Yang.
Kyang.
Good. Okay.
How to pronounce this one?
Gyu.
Yang. Okay. 동파용대
Okay.
다 도대 라
Le.
레 기 롱 다 롱니 나 인
Ne.
인 노 나
Ne.
네 인 노 네 제 보인 농 제
Sepa.
세파 영 롱니 네
Ne.
네
Nema. Yeah.
마 인 기 네 기
Gyu.
규
Gyu.
규인 노
Yeah.
Thank
Good.
you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Nice. Keep going. You're okay. You got a good start.
Yeah.
Okay. So gang, you got to notice the S on Jebu, and then you're okay.
Trebu indicating the subject? I
Yeah.
don't know.
The Jebu can indicate the Gyu.
Ah, the result can indicate a cause.
Yeah, you can speak about the cause. You can speak about the result by referring to its cause. So far, we've been referring to something as a sense power due to its location. Okay, and now he said you can also remember we had two examples. One was cause and effect.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here's the example. Dodele. What's the difference between Sugang? What's the difference between dode and do?
Mdo is sutra. Dode
Yeah.
is
What's
sutris.
dode? Sutra Pitaka.
The
Yeah.
sutra
Sutra
collection or
Pitaka.
basket.
The collection of sutras.
Yeah, the collection of sutras. So when you see dode, they're making a very general statement. They're not even trying to pinpoint the sutra. They're just saying the sutras say, okay, the dodes. There is a school called dodepas, sutras. Okay,
Sutris.
In the sutras, you see things like when you see gelong at the beginning of a sentence in a sutra, it's always vocative. Yeah, oh monks. It's always oh monks. Okay, oh monks, gelong. You can tell in the Sanskrit because the ending is stripped off in the vocative. Oh monks would be very simple ending, but you can't tell in Tibetan. They don't have an ending. So, oh monks. Now what's it say? Lung ni ne. So again, lung ni ne.
The wind is sickness.
Yeah, the wind is the sickness.
Is the sickness.
The wind is the sickness. Oh monks, the wind is the sickness. It is ne chimbo.
Great sickness, big sickness.
It's a great sickness. Good. Yeah. And then our guy, Basabandhu, said, he ends the quotation, Shepa is the end of the quotation mark, right?
Yeah.
And then he says, lung's not the ne.
The wind is not the sickness.
The wind is not the sickness. It's the gyu of the ne.
It's the
It's
result
the
of
cause.
the sickness. It's the
You
cause
can
of
say
the-
this person has lung. But do they have lung? They better have lung or they'll die. Okay, but they've been meditating too long in the retreat and they got a wind disorder. Then you say they have lung, they have wind. They god dang better have wind or they'll die. Wind is what allows you to move. Okay, cool. So he says sometimes things can be referred to by their location, eye consciousness, or by what causes them or what triggers them. But so you can say it's a wind disorder, but you mean a disorder of the wind that's behind the body. Okay, cool.
Okay.
All right. Who's next
Yeah.
again?
Let's get the beach girl to read. Lindsay
Beach
Jill.
girl.
Beach.
You're just trying to ruin her beach time.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No. It's all good. Tiksu chepa le kyang de chekma lu gyun che se jungwa yang de chak ki gyun ne war
Nye-
che
Nyewar.
ne war chepa mayente de mun uma gyur pe chiro.
Thank you.
Nice. Okay. Sixty Chepa means the verses, and we don't know which verses. And I searched for these in John Brady's database. They're not there. So,
Oh.
there's lots of Sixty Chepas. Shloka. Okay. Sixty Chepa Lekyan. Dechak malu. It's again. Dechak malupa. Malupa.
Malupa.
Oh,
The chak is the desire.
Desire. Malupa means leaving nothing, with nothing left over.
Every desire.
Malupa means all your desire, all hints of desire in you. Yun che, like Dorje Chupa.
Oh, the cut.
Yeah, the flow is discontinued. Yun Chupa. You stop the flow of desire in you. Okay.
Wow.
Yun che che jungwa yang. Yeah, they talk like that, yang. But yeah. But you don't know what you about the duchaki again.
You don't totally cut off the flow of desire.
Yeah, you don't discontinue all wanting. It just becomes not so lumba.
Evident.
Yeah,
Not
see?
manifest desire.
Evident.
Here it means evident. Yeah, or you just can't. Oh, this guy is sitting quietly meditating. He must have cut off all his desires. Maybe he's meditating on some dirty thing. You don't know. Okay, like that. All right, you can't tell. You can't say it that easily. Okay. All right.
Okay.
It's not evident, but that doesn't mean it's stopped. Yeah.
Yeah, Geshe,
Yeah.
at the first line, the Jungwa, at the end of the first line, what does it mean, the Jungwa?
This Jungwa means you see people talk like that.
I see. Oh,
This Jungwa means it happens.
it happens.
Okay. Jungwa means it happens in the world. You hear people say, oh, this guy's totally free of desire. Okay. But we don't know. Okay. We don't know. All right.
Sure. Thank you.
All you can say is this guy, Lumba, appears to have overcome desire. Okay. You put a good Peach Tree Cafe cinnamon roll in front of them, and then you'll find out.
Okay.
Oh, not what?
Does Lung in the last section, do you think
You know, Sushumna is gonna do this to you the rest of your life if you keep this up.
She already
What are you
does.
asking? All right.
You know that Lung is Lung in the last section, is it referring to Nirvana or just Lung in the sense of like Vata derangement?
I think Vata. Yeah.
You think so? Okay.
Yeah.
Just because the next
Meaning,
section.
it's very common among monastics that they get diseases related to nervous disorders.
Yeah.
They meditate too much, they study too much, they don't exercise, then they get lung. It's very common for 2,000 years. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
It's a game. What's that little piece mean?
Yeah, what's the point of this?
Yeah. It's just that we're talking about things in terms of their causes and their seeds. Okay. You can say he has a wind disease, but what you're saying is he has a disease which is rooted in wind. Okay. That's gyu, and that's sabban. The wind is the sabban. The wind is the gyu. The excess of vata is underlying the disease. Okay. That's all. In the same way that we say eye consciousness.
Okay, cool. Wow.
Yeah, or what's underlying it. Yeah, or what's the cause of it. And now listen. So gang, now it gets sexy, okay? Why? Can he make the argument? What's his argument gonna be of what's the cause when you see something? He's coming out of the closet. I'll give you a clue.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah, he's going to suggest the new, he's going to say, don't call it eye consciousness. Call it kunshi consciousness.
Wow.
Call it refrigerator consciousness. Okay. He's going to propose a solution to all these problems. Okay. Don't name things from the apparent cause or the apparent root of it. You could cut a person's eye off and they would see if they had the karma. You see what I mean? That's not the cause of vision. The eye is not the cause of vision. It's not even the location of vision. Okay.
Cool.
In this school. All right, let's keep going. It's very deep. He's not just doing some silly talk about where's your eyeball or something. Who's gonna read the game?
Nguyen Tin Nguyen.
Yeah. We're just talking about its cause and its seed. Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Kita chungun pale chungwa chempo shipotak
Gyuchepe Recha Kanshena, Shigepa Chene Trepa Tang, Kompe Patu Chungwala, Tenyi ni Recha Ma Yinki, Tenyiki Gyurecha Yino.
Thank you.
Yeah. When you study Abhidharma, first and second chapter,
Mhm.
it's a little frustrating. And I don't know if we reached it yet, but they will say the objects of touch include hunger and thirst. And it's kind of frustrating. I remember when I was 22, I was translating it, and I was like, I could see rough and cold. I can see that. But I don't know about, I don't know about these things like hunger and thirst. Hunger and thirst seems to not be it doesn't seem to be like something you can touch. You see what I mean? And he addresses it. Vasubandhu addresses it. Okay, it's very nice. It only took 50 years. Okay. In the Chungnumba.
In the Abhidharma.
Yeah, in the Abhidharma literature. They talk, when they get to the subject of the Jungwa Chenpo Shida Gyurchene, very famous in the first and second verse. Yeah, the four great powers, the four great elements. Sachu Menu, right? Earth, water, fire, wind. Okay, those four great elements. Cause, Gyur, Che, they act as cause. The four elements act as a cause. And you get Recha.
The touching?
You get tactile sense. You get a sense of touch. Objects of the sense of touch are created by the four elements. That's basic Abhidharma. Okay. Then they say Gyepachena, but if you want to expand on that, you can add to the touch, to heat, cold, etc. You can add hunger, Jepa, and komba, thirst. Okay, it goes up to there. Then he says, who's he? Vasubandhu. They are not riksha. Those two are not tangible objects. Hunger and thirst are not tangible objects. Not like scratchy, smooth, cold, hot. There's a long list. Okay. But hunger and thirst, they're not exact. They're kind of inner thing, right? You don't reach out and touch hunger. You see what I mean? Then he says, but their cue is richa. Their cause is tactile sensation inside the body. Therefore, we throw them into the tactile sensations. Okay, hunger and thirst, they are not tactile sensations, but they are triggered by tactile sensations. They're so close to tactile sensations that Abhidharma adds them to the list of objects of this sense, the fifth sense. Okay, got it? And if you ever studied Abhidharma, it's a frustrating question. Why they throw in hunger and thirst? Okay, who's going to read next again? By the way, we're talking about how to name things. And can you name them from their causes?
Okay.
In which case, all the colors should be kunshi blue, kunshi red, kunshi yellow. Okay? Sabin red, sabin yellow. It was all yellow.
All right.
Keep going.
Okay. I don't know. Do we have Mr. Rinchen Power there?
Rinchen Power?
Rinchen Power. Sorry. Rinchen Power.
Oh, Rinchen Power. Shunabao. Manju Sur. Manju Sur.
Jikden na Yang Xing Saban. Is that Depso? Depso. Metok. Johnny Depso. Metok Saban. Depso. Shepa de Ni Saban de Depa Mayengi.
Yeah. When they start a sentence with Jigden Nayang,
Even
The
in a
people are
worldly
sitting in a
sense.
monastery and they're saying, even those people outside,
Mm.
you know, the people in the market, normal people, they talk about Xing Sab and Depso. They planted a willow. Okay. They planted a willow seed. Did they plant a willow seed?
They planted a seed which became a willow.
There's no willow.
Oh,
In the everyday world, they say they planted a willow. I was working on my Navajo willow this week. Yeah. And I planted new Navajo willows seed, right? But how can you call it that? There's no tree yet. Okay. Even in the normal world, they refer to the seed by something that no one has seen yet.
mm.
Okay. It doesn't, it's kind of weird. Same with meto. I planted daisies.
Mm.
No, who the hell knows what you planted? You planted some seeds. We don't know what they're going to be yet. You have to wait and see. When they come out, we'll name the seed. Got it?
Yeah.
So in a sense, the seed relies on the
Result.
yeah, on the tree. And the tree relies on the
Cause.
seed. So they have to be simultaneous. They have to both be there at the same time.
Impossible.
Yeah. Which means something weird's going on. He's just, all these guys are just trying to say, look, something's weird going on. Didn't you guys notice? Don't you guys question stuff? Aren't you curious? The guardians sound so frustrated sometimes. It's like, aren't you curious? Don't you wonder why they call it a daisy seed when nothing's come out? Meto sub and depso. I planted a daisy seed. Daisy sub and the devil my in. You didn't plant a daisy seed. Come on. Who said that?
Mr.
Mr.
Yeah,
Vasanbandu.
you didn't plant a daisy seed. Come on. Get out of here. Got it?
Get out of here with that.
Interesting.
Yeah. Okay, so again, who's next?
Yeah, let's
By the
get
way, so again, there's always a reason why a person gets a book to translate. They somehow
Okay.
resemble they somehow resemble the author.
I get the hint. All right. Oh, yeah. Our Mr. Rinchen Power left already.
Richie
He bailed
Poa.
out as soon as he could, and you didn't say anything. So, you want him to choose somebody in the room?
Yes, please. Yes, please, Mr.
How about a
Haggerty.
Mexican? How about a Mexican who failed? How many? Never mind. Juan Hasan.
Juan Hasso, please.
Just don't stand in front of his car.
Wednesday he said he'll write again.
Yeah, why not?
We're gonna start a fundraising for gasoline
Oh, just for gas?
Yeah. to get there so many times. Ona chi shena de da gi gyu inte. Tempe minten la tompatan trepu gyujino.
Yeah. When we say something is as a daisy seed, right? We're just saying that it's the cause for daisies, not that it's a daisy. Okay. And again, we are assigning names of the Breton on the Retten. Retten means the cup that's on the table. And a Retten means the table on which the cup is resting. We name the restee from the rest place. Okay. And we name what relies from what it relies upon, like wind disease. Okay. And we indicate use with jibus.
Results.
Wait, get it straight. Where's the instrumental?
Trebus.
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 Yeah. With results, we indicate causes. Daisy seed. The daisy is the result. And then you name the cause from the result. Okay. All right. And technically, you can't do that till it grows. And by that time, the seed is gone. So it doesn't make sense. Something else is going on. The whole order in which the world is, you feel like the world is coming is suspect. Nagarjuna says it's suspect. All right. By the way, we just reached Kunshi. He's going to come out of the closet totally now. Who gets to do that once again? That's a big one.
What's
You want to
me?
do this again? It's kind of an honor.
Okay, I'll do. Chichi di kunsi
Kind of where
nampa.
Bhaktivan, in the whole history of Buddhism, this is where he comes out, this line, more or less.
Okay, wow. Chichi di kunsi nampa shepa sheja
You can say
shena.
if you want.
Sheja shena.
Yeah. Why do we call something what?
Foundation consciousness.
Yeah, why do we call it foundation consciousness? What are you trying to indicate when you say foundation? What, you know, who's asking? Vasubandhu. Rhetorical question. Why do we call it foundational consciousness? Well, because what?
Chu tam che ki sabun ki si kang yin pao.
Yeah, just go backwards.
Because
It
it
is the
foundation of all the seeds of all
it's the
things.
foundation where the seeds live for Chitamje.
All things.
All
For
the
everything that ever was, is, and will be.
things. Okay.
That's why we call it
Foundation consciousness.
Oh.
Okay, everything
Foundation.
foundation, the foundation of everything. Okay. We got a couple minutes. By the way, in 5 minutes, Sugan will lead a conversation of why this is remotely relevant to your real life. And then that'll be followed by Peachtree Romans. Okay. But we still have some time. By the way, Tin, I got approval for the project I mentioned to you, and I'll write it. I'll write you a letter, okay? Tin Nguyen.
Oh, Ting Win.
Yeah, yes.
I got permission for your new job, just so you know. Okay. Wait. Don't congratulate. It's just gonna. It's the best way to lose hair. Okay. So who's gonna read? See, you want some more hustle?
Yes,
In case
why
you
not?
don't-
Also, please continue.
Okay, thank you. Good to see you again. Okay,
Yeah.
lempei nam parchepa yang te yinte. Ri tumpa shendu ning sam yorwa
Jorwa.
nim sam yorwa
English J.
yorwa
Ja.
ja
Not ya.
yo ja
Next.
jorwa yeah
Jorwa. Yeah.
jorwa ne tamte
Okay.
tamte
Something.
yeah tamte
Yeah.
nama shiwe pardu delu sungwe chiro.
What was the last argument we had on Saturday in words class? I mean, that was a long time ago.
The eighth argument about if Kunshi exists or
Yeah.
not?
What were we talking about?
Body
Kunshi
dying.
must
We're
exist.
talking
when the-
about how warmth withdraws body in
Yeah.
patches. It goes
Mhm.
away from the face, then it leaves the arms, and then okay. And they were saying that proves what? Kunshi must be there. If the underlying consciousness of the body were the consciousness of the mind, the warmth of the body would not shrink. It would spread, it would be everywhere at the same moment, it would all blink out. Okay? So here's another reference to that. If you study mixed nuts enough, you will see interconnections with it, which are very valuable. Okay. Lembe number shimpa. What's lemba? Lemba means what? Like don't lem.
Taking.
Giving and taking. So what's lembe number shimpa?
Everything
Taking
that is
consciousness.
taken.
Yeah, the consciousness you use to take a new birth.
Oh.
Okay. Taking consciousness. Okay. Yang deyinte. Read Tumba Shentu Ning Sam Jorwa. What's Ning Sam Jorwa?
Crossing over
Making
to
the
Cross
the
that
cross.
border, making the crossing into a new life. What's the state of mind at that life? there must be states of mind that you lose, which are interrupted, and you reconnect with later when you, I don't know. My grandson is, oh no, it's like almost a year, and certain connections are being made. You can see some he had from the beginning, some he had from the moment he came out. He was screaming. So some consciousness must have stayed. Okay, read Tumba. If you go into another life of the same type, right? Ning Sam Jowene. If you cross over into that, there's a certain continuity of consciousness. What is that? Which one of the six is it? Yeah, Vasubandhu would say, you cannot explain the continuity from death to rebirth in terms of the six consciousnesses. You need to say there's a seventh that provides the continuity. It's the thing that crosses the bridge. Because even the awareness of your thoughts shuts down. Okay, there has to be some deeper level of consciousness that continues across the bridge. He's going to say, dun, dun, it's Kunshi. I'm glad you asked. Ritum Bashendu. So Ritum Bashendu means you're born into another similar kind of life. And from that moment on, up to the time you Shiva, yeah, until you die in the next life, it's Sungwas, it's Zimbas the loop. Yeah, it holds your body. It's the mind in your body. It's the mind that populates your body. Okay, what?
The Kunshi?
Good.
No, yeah.
Kunshi. He's going to say Kunshi. Okay, he's about to. He's following the same logic that Word had in his text on Saturday. Okay. Stopped here. What's the date today? 63.
316.
Okay, I'm out of here, Sugang. You lead a conversation. Good luck.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Geshe-la.
Then Handsome will come back. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, we discussed quite a lot of things today, and I don't know, anybody has any idea how we can apply this in our life? Somebody was saying something? Oh, I don't know. Well, I think let's have a quick recap of what we discussed, right? So Master Vasabandu was discussing about why people use the location and also the result. So why people use location to indicate the name? I mean, why people use the location as the name, and then why people use the result as the name of the cause. So
I have a
that was,
question, gang.
yes,
Sorry.
yes.
Why did they bring up the Buddha?
Why did
And
they
I've
bring
never seen anybody talk about the Buddha aging specifically. I can't remember ever seeing it. Why would they talk about that?
Why did they talk about Buddha aging?
With the Buddha, with Lord Buddha, why would they talk about that?
Yeah.
What's the point?
Yeah.
I think because they want to emphasize that what we're seeing of the Buddha is in our world, like in this.
Yeah, maybe. You can call it of the Buddha, but by definition, a Buddha cannot age. So I think he's trying to set us up for it coming from somewhere else. I think so. Yeah.
Probably, right? Oh, wow. Yeah, thank you, Geshe-la. Yeah, suddenly I have a thought about this. Why can we link this topic about seeing Buddha aging to using the location to call something and using the result to call something. I don't know. I'm just thinking this can be maybe something related, but I don't know.
Location could be they're emphasizing that if they're in the desire realm, perhaps.
Perhaps, yeah, this can be a good idea, right? So location can be emphasizing the desire realm. Yeah, I mean the fact location and also the fact that Buddha is aging.
Richie
Yeah.
Poa's got something to say about it.
Yeah, Mr. Po, I'm sorry. It should be power, right?
Oh,
Powerful, Mr.
Well-
Powerful.
It's both. I like, well, as far as the class goes, I always enjoy that they were relating the result of like a daisy or a flower outside and a seed, because oftentimes like when we look for trying to figure out either the problems of our life, or we don't really have to go, we can just go in our backyard and look in our normal world and see, oh, you know, that tree comes from that type of seed. We don't have to drive all the way to Rimrock technically to figure out where things come from. And I always use this as an example because especially when I was working and, you know, there was nobody who was sort of like a Buddhist person, they don't want to hear any of this, but they do respect that the fact that things come from similar things in our normal world, you know. And so once we can get them to sort of buy into that, which is sort of what we're doing here, because we're being led to the foundation consciousness, right? Yeah. It's something you can apply to your life just immediately, you know, like you can just look at your current condition and then reverse engineer from there, maybe where your life came from, and then just fix it that way, instead of it being this huge, mysterious thing that I have no control over, you know? The only time they don't accept it is when it comes, I don't know why, but it's where money comes from. They accept it all the time with like trees and everything else in your life. But when it comes to like making a sale, or it's like the one place where I noticed that they're like, not that one, you know? So that's what I thought. At least I took that from the class today.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
So basically you're saying that we can just use our experience in daily life to describe all these deep philosophical ideas, right? Instead of using bombastic terms and words. So that
and all the way up to the Buddha aging. Yeah. Like the same, it's the same thing. We just apply the same logic to why are we seeing our, you know, our teachers age or things like that, you know?
Yeah.
So.
Thank you. That's cool. Actually, on top of this, suddenly I also think of something, you know, like because we all like to associate place with something and then associate the result with something. So it's important to associate ourselves with a good environment because that will stick with us, you know. Suddenly I look at you, I think of Lindsay. So let's say if I want to say Lindsay, I can say Rob's Lindsay kind of things. So imagine if I associate with something bad, you know. Let's say, I mean, there is this the black dark society called Yakuza. So let's say if Sugeng is associated with Yakuza one, then people say, oh, the Yakuza Sugeng, you know, that will become very bad for me, kind of thing. So I think the lesson here is that we need to associate ourselves and get involved in a good environment. Otherwise, the stigma will stick with me all the way, kind of thing. Yeah. So
Wow, what is that?
yeah, somebody's trying to send some secret message here.
That was like a screen. Yeah. That's very Vinaya of you to say that, by the way. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
You know, in the sense of like how people perceive us, you know,
yes.
What they're seeing, and us being respectful of understanding that they're potentially seeing a situation and that the way that we act or our example does have an impact.
Yeah, that's true. Like what we associate, like people. At the beginning of Mixed Nuts, Geshe Michael like to associate Wheel of Life with me, kind of thing. So okay, that's a good thing. But imagine if I'm associated with something negative, and that can be bad, you know. So things get stick around, and can be for quite some time. Huh? Yeah, location too. Yeah, like Sugeng from Singapore, kind of thing. The Singapore. Kind of thing, you know, and then Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think we have to be careful in that sense, I believe, right? How we associate ourselves with. Although there is no evidence, there is nothing tangible. Yeah, there is nothing about Singapore inside me for people to call me Singapore beside the fact that I'm living in Singapore, you know? Yeah, so thank you. That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Sugang, that it seems like it's just like we're grasping for some kind of explanation and they don't make any sense. You
Yeah.
know, neither
Yeah.
way. But we got to do something because we're making objects all the time. We got to call those objects something.
It's a convenient placeholder, I would call it. You know, you need to grab onto something to do something. You know, like when you want to lift something, you need to grab to the handle or whatever. So that's
Now,
kind
yeah,
of
if we really treated them as placeholders, that would be one thing, but we don't. We say that is an eye.
we identify, we merge the thing to
Yeah, we
them
make it that
together.
thing.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, that can be like act as if you what do you call that? Fake it till you make it kind of thing. Fake it till you make it, right?
I know that
So
very well. I fake translating until I make myself a translator.
oh, we are the same. Oh my goodness. I do that too. You know, I'm faking myself to be a translator. Hopefully until I make it one day. In
Yeah,
yeah,
and me
not too
both.
long. Yeah. 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 So I think, but when we think about it, this is something good too, right? Fake it till you make it. So yeah, we make something into something else before that something becomes something else. And maybe for the hope that it will really become that something else.
If it's a positive thing, sure, that would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So kind of cool. Although to be frank, that can be challenging, you know. That can be challenging. You know, like I try to convince myself that I'm a translator, and then people ask me, so do you know this word from that language? Oh my goodness, I don't know. In my mind, hey Sugang, then how can you call yourself a translator? You know? I say, oh yeah, that is a humbling experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Laya, I saw Laya has a question in the chat box. Does that mean as long as we are born in this earth, we have to see everyone become old? This is a deep philosophical questions, right? So if I were to borrow Mr. Haggerty's idea just now, how do I bring this in not only to the kitchen but to the ground, to the field outside my house? So is that true? I don't know. I think this is a good topic to talk
Okay.
about. Yes, Geshe.
I mean, I'm just considering a possibility here. If he says, so Vasubandhu is trying to come out of the closet, he's about to come out of the closet, and he says, you can observe that Buddhists get old, right? We can all observe that Buddhists get old and die also.
Yeah.
Then where could he be headed for? What's he want to say? What's the point of his book? He wants to say mind only, but what would a mind only person say?
Subject and object come from the same thing.
Yeah, in a sense, it's, you cannot say it's impossible for a Buddha to get old. It's impossible for a Buddha to get wrinkled. You know, it's impossible for a Buddha to lose their hearing. Therefore, what? Yeah, it must be coming from you. I think that's where he's going. I think that's why he brought it up. You know, yeah, you may see these things, but it's not possible.
It's
Yeah,
not
I
possible.
think so. I think that's what he's going to say eventually.
I would like, yeah, I would like to have that too. Thank you, Grandpa. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, the subject and the object must have come from the same seed, right? So the fact that we are seeing what we are seeing must have come from the same seed. So the fact that we see what we are seeing, so the sense power that we see what we see must have come from the same seeds, and yeah, so and that will be the base of the mind only thing. And to think of that, so the whole wheel with travelings, we might be able to say that it is different phases of the same result. So instead of one trigger the other, maybe you can say that it's just a changing phases, like the sun moving from the east to the west. I don't know. I'm just thinking a lot, like I used just one more minute. I used to love the time when we were in Sedona sitting in the scriptorium during the winter, when the red rocks are covered by the snow, and then the sun, the different phases of the sun shining on the red rocks, and the view is changing the whole day. It's so beautiful. So thank you for joining this session this morning or today. I think I should pass the time to Peachtree World News, and see you later.
Thank you very much, Sugin and Geshe Michael, for a beautiful class. So we're going to do a Peachtree World News today. I am Juan Chloe Hasoma. So Juan asked me to do it. I said, sure. So I will be your host today. Let's see the first one. So last night, Juan was visiting Jiang Yu, and Daniel was also here. They had a beautiful time, and Jiang Yu is recovering very well, and there are more news to come. Next one. And birthdays. Laura, happy birthday. And she is an important teacher from Argentina and doing the Latin American tour. So happy birthday to you. Yay.
She also sponsored half of storage. She said, wow.
Geshe Michael said she also sponsored half of the storage unit. So thank you so much, Laura, for your work. Yay, rejoice. So now we have a Svetlana. She is a 5-house volunteer. Thank you for your help, and I hope more people come to volunteer for our organizations. Happy birthday. Next one, please. St. Patrick's Day. Happy. I think Rob has something to say. This is an Irish holiday, so
yeah, this is a holy day of the whole year.
Oh.
Also, give me the phone. We actually had breaking news today that just broke, and I got a message actually. So I just need a message, a minute, if that's okay. So I heard from the Worldwide International News Reporting Agency that today, can you do me a favor? Quickly. Yeah. Thank you. If I could have Juan Hasso come up here very quickly, please. Oh no, you can stay. Yeah, hurry up, Juan, because you got to go because she's reporting the news. So I was informed by the Worldwide International News Reporting Agency that today you have become an official member of that organization, and we're going to present you with this gold jacket.
Wow. And
it is the highest civilian award that someone can receive in this world.
What?
You join such greats as Howard Cosell, Warner Wolf, and Shakira.
I don't know what's happening. I don't know what it means.
This is a very select organization. It's no one knows how you become in it. It's like a gold member.
You get free parking at Peachtree
Oh,
and earn miles now at the dollar store.
nice.
Yeah. So I just wanted to thank you for being such a great host.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, Juan.
Thank you. Thank you. I didn't know about these. Very good.
Me neither. Thank you for the surprise segment. Next photo, please. Next photo, please. So it's also tax day coming up in less than a month. For whoever is in the US, you have still 29 days. Next one. All right, back to business. Ben Kramer is going to give a very exciting training on debate. So if you're interested, please join the QR code and learn to debate. Next.
This is a man and a wife who teach together, want to teach debate.
Is suspicious?
Yeah.
Auspicious? Suspicious that
She'll
the
be there.
one
She'll be
man
there.
and
People
the
want to see
woman.
us debate. She'll be there.
Oh, okay, they can hear you. Okay,
Yeah.
good.
She
All
will
right,
miss
if
it.
you want to see them debate each other and to us and back and forth, you can join them.
This
So
Wednesday.
the next, yes, coming up this Wednesday. Thank you, Ben.
Thank you.
Looking forward. So now there is a ICIM, Sedona College of International Management. There is a teacher training on level 2, talent, passion, and purpose. If you are at the point where you're trying to find out, okay, what should I do? What if I want to change a job or try to find a new purpose or realign with yourself, this will be a great course to learn to teach others. Next one. Our friend Gail is teaching a retreat on purification in Armenia. This coming up May 1st to May 11th. If you are in that side of the world, please join. So this is a new book by Diamond Cutter Price. Thank you, Rosa, for making it ready. Yay. Thank you, Geshe Michael. This is the silent retreat teaching, which is very different than any other books. This is Geshe Michael's personal teaching through the silent retreat time. So this is highly recommend. Next one, Yoga Sutra is available in Chinese. So you can buy this with the QR code for people who are reading in Chinese language. This is the access that wasn't available before. So congratulations again on the Diamond Cutter Prize. Lady Niguma teaching. YSI is going to Chiang Mai, Thailand with Connie O'Brien, Earl, Benji, and led by Vivian Vong. This is about to be in May 9th to the 14th. Please come and join them to study Lady Niguma, level 1, master level. Yay. Oh, and also John Brady is there too. Next one. All right. As you might know, we have all just came back from a beautiful retreat with 120 people on site, 2,000 people registered online, 2,000 around. So this was a feast of global gathering of learning to be getting ready for the Diamond Way. So next photo, please. And you can see we are learning every day. Next one. We have different teachers this time. There was a G box of the new book by Rob Haggerty, Gibson Chan. And then the next one. And so reading the book. And you can buy this book, by the way, by the QR code. This is so. Is that her husband's book? Is that her husband's book? I don't know. So Diamond Mountain, can you go back to the previous one, please? So Sunam, the director of Diamond Mountain, was very generous that she gave every in-person retreatant a free copy of the same book. So thank you so much, Diamond Mountain. And Five House to give us a beautiful retreat. Yay! Next photo. We have a little more. So when you come here, you can make friends with from all over the world. Ina said they're strange people. We can all be weird together. How nice is that? And next one, please. And then we have beautiful fire ceremonies. They are traditions, they are new things, they are things for life. So you all come have a taste of everything from our lineage. Next one. And we did some spontaneous yoga during the silent times. Somebody wrote me a note. Can you show me how to do yoga? And then we have some volunteers join us. We did it 4 days in a row. Next one, reading time. And next one. So please join us for the next gathering of the Bridge to the Diamond Way in Malaysia, which will be the final one before the empowerment. This date is July 7th to the 12th. And now let's invite Maria to the stage. We'll do a little bit of an interview about retreat. Hello, hi Maria.
Hello everyone.
So tell us about you can stop sharing now, Marina. So we just learned that you have done a very long retreat, personal retreat. How long did you do?
Yeah, several weeks ago we finished 7 weeks retreat with Peter. We were alone in a small cabin in Austria in the woods. It was very cold around outside, so we were staying in the house all the time.
Oh wow. Tech table, if you can show the next photo of Maria and Peter, that'd be nice. So can you share something about that retreat? Anything?
You know, there is a funny thing about this retreat, because one of my personal realizations was that I could see that I am really I'm so serious all the time. I'm so tense, even about my practice, even about my meditation. And then when we came to Diamond Mountain, to Geshe Michael's teachings, and when he saw me and Peter, and he says to Peter, "Why Maria is so serious?" And I'm like, "Oh my God, even Geshe Michael can see that." Then I decided to be very serious about not being serious. Make a plan. Anyway, yes, that was in Austria. That was actually not easy, but very good retreat.
Wow. Thank you so much for sharing. So not yet tech table, but it's okay. So can you what would be the difference between a personal retreat versus any other time in the world, or versus coming to a group retreat?
Well, it's very different, because in our personal retreat, we don't talk, we don't have computers, we don't have phones. So we are completely cut out from the outside world. And we don't talk between each other. We only do practices like meditation, yoga, and we go very deep inside. So then when we go afterwards to, for example, Diamond Mountain, to the retreat with Geshe Michael, it's like a little bit the opposite. We meet a lot of people, and it's a lot of communication, and we are getting teachings from Geshe Michael.
I see.
It's very big difference. It's suddenly, it's I don't know, you were alone, Disneyland.
Yeah, yes, definitely. When people say, "Oh, I'm going to a retreat," I always ask them what kind of retreat. So they are
Retreats are very different, yeah.
Yeah. So is there any other takeaways you would like to share?
I really wanted to share, and maybe about the retreat that we just did with Geshe Michael. because I don't live like you in Sedona, live very close to Geshe Michael. You can see him, I don't know, very often and be with him in one room. I'm not like that. I live in Austria and I come maybe 2 times a year to meet Geshe Michael. I see a big difference when I'm with Geshe Michael in the same room. I can feel that he is not just teaching me with the words he's saying. There is something else going on, like some kind of, on a subtle level, prana or energy exchange. And I feel like Geshe Michael is affecting me on a more subtle level. I think one time in Vaisa he was teaching about vibrations coming from those channels.
The sitar.
Sitar, yes. And I kind of felt this time. It feels like being with Geshe Michael in the same room, my body is like vibrating inside, and that's amazing feeling. So if you have opportunity, really come to meet Geshe Michael live. It's something really special.
Yeah. In-person blessings from the teacher that is beyond the words, the intelligence, but it's a feeling, it's a prana moving. So I hope everybody gets to experience that. So can we show the next photo, please? And that was the Maria in person as a student. Next one. So we really would like to encourage you to, next one, to join our retreat in Malaysia. And thank you so much. Geshe Michael Roach, please.
Again.
Oh, so now is Sugan or Q&A. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. So now, I mean, continuing with the topic just now, we always associate Peachtree